Hello friends, I am GK Kate. Let's see today's part is that determination of differential elevation by single observation. So this will be that it is the part of second one, case 2, angle of depression, and such things or this angle of depression or difference in elevation by single observation is related to trigonometrical leveling. Let's see, consider that is the part second, angle of depression. Let's see what about here diagram. This diagram belongs with that difference in elevation and that angle was observed by depression, okay, from Q to P. Let's see here that beta 1 is equals to that. You have to require their angle of depression, okay, which is required correction, and this is observed angle corrected for axis signal correction. Okay, let's see, this R is that particularly refraction angle m theta, then half of theta is that is called as curvature effect. Okay, then let's see, from Q to P it is observed angle of depression from Q to P. Let's see, Q1P is that is equals to H. H is that difference in elevation between QP. Okay, then what about this theta? Theta is that subtended angle on earth, okay, that over the observations were made. This is O, this is the P1, this is Q point, B point, okay. Then you have to consider that horizontal distance, that D must be that Q to B, okay, Q to B, which is nothing but is equals to Q1 part, okay, which is that arc and chord will be that similar on in identical form. Okay, then what happening in that angle of depression, you have to consider from that top of object to that bottom of particular things or bottom of particular object. Let's see, this angle will be corrected by the observed angle corrected for axis signal correction. So it will be seen in that, our part, the trigonometrical leveling in the terrestrial refraction. Okay, such thing will be beta 1 is equals to beta plus delta 2. Okay, so this equation can be write in that beta 1 is equals to beta plus in bracket s1 minus h2 divided by d into sine 1 seconds. Okay, that's equation 1. Let's see, s1 is that signal height, okay, and h2 is that instrument height. Okay, 2 is that particular station on P, s1 is that on Q. Okay, then alternatively same equation, first equation can be written here, beta 1 is equals to beta plus tan of inverse into bracket s1 minus h2 into cos square beta divided by d, which is second equation. Now let's see here in the figure. So d must be that Q to B, which is horizontal distance. Okay, and such thing will be that d is in that identical form, which is that arc q1 or is equals to that chord q1. Okay, so from that horizontal distance you have to consider that also this similar distance as well as height. Okay, so height should be considered as q1p, which is difference in elevation between qp. Okay, then let's see what about q dash qp. Q dash qp is that your refraction angle m theta. Okay, so from this thing you have to found that this triangle pq1. Okay, let's see one by one angle and then put in this by sine law, and you have to calculate h or d in the form of their equations. Okay, let's see what about this triangle pqqone. Okay, let's see what about in triangle qpq1. Okay, qpq1. So you have to found that particular belongs with angle. Let's see here pqq1. Where is pqq1? Here. Okay, so this is nothing but angle of q dash qb, angle of q dash qb, this angle. Okay, plus, okay, plus this angle, which was that q dash, sorry, q1, sorry, q dash qp, this one angle. Okay, that is beta 1 plus r minus this angle. What is this angle? Minus this angle will be that q1 qb. Okay, so this plus this minus this. Okay, I am writing here that beta 1 plus m theta minus half of theta, that is curvature effect, and angle of PBQ will be that 90 minus half of 90 minus theta. Okay, so this will be that in that angle. Let's see therefore that remaining angles Q1P. Where is Q1P? Q1P, this one angle. Okay, so this must be that Q1P is that 90 minus half of theta plus this curvature effect. Okay, this half theta, so it will be getting that 90 minus half theta. Okay, then angle again Q1PQ, this angle will be that, this trigonometrical form will be that all these three angles having some 180, so that 180 minus remaining these two angles will you getting in this form 180 minus this angle, which was that Q1P minus that angle PQQ1. Okay, so 180 minus in bracket 90 minus half theta minus again bracket beta 1 plus m theta minus half theta, bracket complete. So it will be reduced automatically 90 minus in bracket beta 1 plus m theta minus theta. Okay, so put this all angles in sine law. Okay, so PQ1 divided by sine of that particular angle PQQ1. Where is PQ1? This PQ1, which is H, divided by that particular angles PQQ1, this angle is equals to of that Q1 divided by sine of Q1 PQ, this angle. Okay, so let's see in this equation, you have to put by this equation in sine law. Okay, putting the values of above this all angles. Okay, you will getting this equation that H is equals to D into sine into bracket beta 1 plus m theta minus half of theta divided by cos into bracket beta 1 plus m theta minus theta, bracket complete. That is third equation. So this third equation is that exact equation for angle of depression. Okay, such equation will be again reducing by this identical form, H is identical form into D into sine of into beta 1 minus 2m, bracket complete, into D divided by 2 times r sine 1 seconds. We are putting here that theta's value D divided by r sine 1 seconds. Okay, again here cos into bracket beta 1 minus bracket 1 minus m into D divided by that theta's of value D divided by r sine 1 seconds, bracket complete. So this is equation 4th. Okay, then again one, you have to find their same one approximate equation. Okay, so here let's see here, this approximate equation can be found of this theta, okay, which is angle subtended over the earth, okay, on the observations made. Okay, so this angle will you consider as a small. Okay, when you consider this small, automatically that PQ1Q, you will getting this angle exact 90 degree. Okay, if there is a changes for 90 degree, then equation will be again changing that H is equals to QQ1 into tan of PQQ1. Okay, or same equation can be written here, H is equals to D into tan into bracket beta 1 plus m theta minus half theta, bracket complete. Or same equation can be found by putting this value of theta, okay, which is D divided by r, okay, and which will be given as H is equals to D into tan, bracket complete, beta 1 plus bracket 1 minus 2m, bracket complete, D divided by 2r sine 1 seconds, bracket complete. This is fifth equation. So this fifth equation will you consider that it is the approximate equation when that small values of theta and PQ1Q is angle considered as a exact 90 or right angle. So equation number 3 and equation number 5 is important. So equation number 3 is exact equation, and equation 5 is that approximate equation. Okay, so this belongs with angle of depression. Then let's see the part of applications of same corrections in linear measurements. Okay, so you have to know about that or seen in that previous lectures our series, that axis signal correction must be that S2 minus H1, where S2 is that signal height at that particular station minus H1 is that instrument height. Okay, which is equation number 6. Then curvature correction was CC is equals to D square divided by 2R, which is equation number 7. Then refraction correction, which is CR is equals to R into D, which was M theta into D, and it will be putting this theta of value D divided by R, M into D divided by R bracket into again bracket D is equals to MD square divided by R, which is equation number 8. Okay, then from both refraction and curvature correction will be combined correction for curvature refraction is that correction for combined correction D square divided by 2 times R, D square divided by 2 times R minus this refraction correction MD square divided by R is equals to, it will be getting reducing that in bracket 1 minus 2m bracket complete into D square 2 times R. It is equation number 9. Okay, then same was for observing angle of elevation, okay, as a alpha. Okay, so angle of elevation will be written in that one, H is equals to D into tan alpha minus in bracket that S2 minus H1 plus D square divided by 2 times R minus MD square divided by 2 times R. Let's see here what about this equation which belongs with that angle of elevation, okay, which is nothing but that angle, okay, that particular angle minus height of signal minus height of instrument plus curvature correction minus refraction correction. Okay, so this equation can be again written H is equals to D tan alpha minus in bracket S2 minus H1 bracket complete plus this will be reducing as 1 minus 2m in bracket into D square divided by 2 times R. This is equation number 10. Okay, similarly was applications for corrections in linear measurement for depression, angle of depression. Okay, so angle of depression will be that as a beta. So here that you have to found this one will be that H is equals to D tan beta plus, okay, depression correction will be plus then height of signal minus height of instrument bracket complete minus curvature plus refraction correction. Okay, so this refraction and curvature will be changing here. Then same equation can be, you have to write here again, H is equals to D tan beta plus S1 minus H2 bracket complete minus into bracket 1 minus 2m bracket complete D square divided by 2 times R. This is equation number 11. So this is the part of related to application corrections in linear measurement. Okay, so friends, this is the part of that difference in elevation by single observation as case 2 angle of elevation, so angle of depression. Okay, so friends, this diagram is related important on point of view when you measurement taken from Q towards P. Okay, thank you friends.